on your team when you have a choice on some type of opening pot on a long ball or some tough, thin cut shot down the rail, any of those.
Yeah, I think I'd just stay in my seat. So it was the younger brother who's missed, but had a very, very fortunate flick off the 9 and fluked the 2 ball.
Yeah, in Romania they have their hands full, but they definitely can't afford for Taipei to have Taiwan to have any or too much fortune in this match. That's for sure. That initial 10 seconds, you have to really get in position to get yourself going on what type of shot you want to play.
Yeah, that is definitely the part of the process in the World Cup of Pool, but he's played a jump bank, so they're still at the table. These are nasty little shots though, aren't they? These kind of long, thin cutbacks into the blind pocket.
Yeah, the 9's not in the way at all, and it offers natural position to run the opponent, in my opinion. I think that's one of the types of shots that why Ralph Souquet has had so much success once he gets to the TV tables normally. Today wasn't the best, but Ralph will be back to at some time or another to try and make up for today's loss.
Yeah, one thing's for certain, the Romanians won't be jumping this one. He's got him locked right behind that pink 4.
Yeah, this is the type of kick shot again. You have to have a little knowledge how to let the cue ball hold the line a little bit, otherwise.
And there's a little family discussion.
Okay, I think he was telling him to maybe draw this ball underneath the 3 and let the 2 get away a little more. I think that's what the older brother Ko Ping Yi was suggesting to Ko Ping Chung. That way he gets a little bit more two-way cover like that. Great cue ball.
Yeah, because they've got such a good cue ball, they cut all windows of escape out, don't they? You always feel like you're jammed up behind the ball.
Yeah, and he needs to really look at the 2-rail kick in between the 6-9, I think, here. I think it's a little easier to judge on this table, but this is a very difficult 1-railer, and if he hits it with a high ball, again, it's going to bend on him and go a little one so far away from that side rail. But Ko Ping Yi is one of the best with the jump cue.
Yeah, the thing is with this is you know he's going to get close, don't you? Because it's just off straight, so as long as you clear the 2 ball, then you see.
Yeah, was it last year or 2 years ago at the U.S. Open I played Ko Ping Yi and Hill. He may, especially in this race to 7. Well, what do you think Filler's doing in this spot? He's just cutting it right down the rail, right?
He'll have already done that, and I think it'll have been in the pocket. But that's a smart play as well.
Yeah, and I think there's going to be a time that one of these guys that win the tournament, they come across a situation like that, and they get a gut feeling it's the time to shoot it down the rail because I have an opponent that might kick out of something or whatever. But in this early ones, the races to 7, even with a 5-1 lead, Carl, I think